Hi everybody, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. So in this video, we're going to look at something and try it out. Really, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I got this little set. It's a 11-piece complete eye essentials kit, talc-free, smoke and mirrors, that I got at Five Below. I have, a very long time ago, I demonstrated some Five Below makeup, and not the name brands they have there, because they do carry LA Colors and they do carry Wet n Wild, but I wanted to try some of the smoke and mirrors stuff, and I have tried them in the past. And if I remember correctly, I think it was decent. I can't remember correctly though. But I grabbed this to try. I was gonna demonstrate it for you, and it looks like there's gonna be a glare here, but it's all neutrals and all very natural colors. So I went with a very neutral base. I just did a 4-in-1 and a little bit of liquid blush, and this right here by Neutrogena. A multi-stick from Neutrogena. I love these. I love them. So I did one of those just on my lips. They're not matte and they don't wear long, but you know, I'm home. I can reapply it. So, oh, and I went next door, or a couple stores down from Five Below, because I wanted to get one of these. And I got, this is the cutest one. They had a fuzzy one, it almost looked like mink. It wasn't mink, but it looked like mink. I kind of wanted that one, but it didn't have a print or anything, and I wanted a cute print, so I got this one. I won't be putting on this, or I won't be putting on this. I won't be putting this on for this video, but I just wanted to share that with you. And I got another cute thing to put on my power cords to protect them, and it's cute little kawaii figures, you know. Got that at Five Below also. And so let's look at what this kit includes. So we've got, let me pop it out. So a little 10 shade palette, and I believe they're all powders. Yeah, they're all powders. There's some foils and mattes. So it looks like there's 5 mattes and 5 foils, obviously. So we've got, I wish that they did foils at the bottom and mattes at the top, but you know, I don't know why makeup companies order things the way they do. And then it also comes, I'm gonna need my glasses probably. It also comes with a lengthening mascara. We'll see about that. Y'all know my favorite mascara. This girl right here. And then the brow gel right here, which I don't use, and I'm not sure how to use it. So I assume it would go on before you shape your brows. A brow highlighter, which I've seen used before. I'm not sure that I'll be able to do it, because you all know I suck at brows. This very nice contour brush, which this would be a blush brush to me, but I can see it as a contour brush. Now, if you look here, I always talk about this. See, it's kind of crimped. You want your makeup brushes to be crimped, because the crimpiness is what grabs a hold of the powder. Now, if you're using brushes for cream products, you don't need that crimp. A crimp isn't gonna hurt it, but you need a little bit of a crimp. This is actually quite an intense crimp, but still shouldn't hurt. Let me show you, like, this is a dirty brush in my dirty brush pile, and this is a paintbrush, but this brush isn't crimped. And this would be more for cream paints and stuff. Although, like I said, cream paints aren't gonna hurt, or using a bristled brush on cream paints isn't gonna hurt them. It might hurt the brush, because you gotta wash them hard. And then we've got this eyeshadow brush, which right here is a flat brush, and it's not crimped. So I may not use this to apply the eyeshadow. But then again, I'm thinking maybe I should, because I want to use the kit. We'll see. Then we've got a tiny little, cute little tweezer, which I don't think I need to use. I just burped, I'm sorry. And then my least favorite part of this thing is an eyeliner pencil. I hate pencils. I like mechanical pencils. I hate pencils because I don't like to sharpen them. But it does come with a little sharpener. So we'll try these out, and we'll definitely try out the sharpener as well. And then we've got the 2-piece brow palette right here. They look like very nice colors. I'm sorry, the kids outside are at the pool screaming. The pool's right outside. But I don't mind it. I enjoy hearing them play. Right there. I had to chase a man off the other day because there were some girls in the pool, probably about between 12 and 14 years old. And there were boys with them, and they went away for a little while. But I had noticed when I went to the mailbox, there was this strange man who I haven't seen around here, and I didn't think he lived here. He was just kind of wandering around the pool, like walking around the outside of the gate of the pool. But he didn't go in there. But then I had noticed as soon as the boys left, he was in there. So I got out and I went in there and I sat on the edge of the pool and started talking to the girls. And he was hanging around a little bit, and then he left. Okay? But I noticed he was still kind of lurking around. So I went into my apartment, I looked out the window, I saw him come back, so I went back and I asked him, is there something that we can help you with? Because he was being very suspicious acting. He's like, no, I'm just waiting for my friend. I'm like, maybe you should go wait at his apartment door. I was a bitch, but it's better to be wrong about somebody and watch out for the kids than it is to be right and not do anything to help them, so... But I stayed out there. I said, I'm just going to stay out here with these girls. So, just so you know. And I didn't know these girls. And when the boys came back, I left, but I still kept an eye on them. You know, just seemed creepy. Not that these little teenage boys were going to do anything to protect them, but this guy wasn't going to try anything with boys there. Oh, and I also pointed out to him, it wasn't the truth, but I pointed out to him that one of these girls' father lives right over there, and he's watching out that window, just so you know. So it was a whole thing. All right, so let's get this started. I just washed my hair. It's all freshly cleaned. Usually I don't wash my hair on Saturdays, but I was feeling kind of grimy. I haven't been feeling good today, so I did that. A lovely subscriber, I don't know if she's a subscriber, but she's a viewer of mine, and she did recommend I talk to, check out a chiropractor. And I think I'm going to do that. I've always shied away from it just because of the attitude of chiropractors my mom had. It just kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. But I have found out in my adulthood that my mother was wrong about 94% of the things she's said to me. She was wrong. She was wrong about mental health care, because I remember when I was younger, I was telling her, I'm depressed. And my mom's advice was, well, take some Tylenol. Take some Tylenol. So when she took me to the doctor, just for a regular physical, the doctor asked how I was doing. And I told him, I said, well, I'm feeling depressed, and I feel nervous all the time and anxious, and I don't know what it is. I couldn't really articulate exactly what was going on. But he goes, oh, okay. Then he was talking to my mom and said, we're going to refer her to a psychiatry. And my mom refused. She absolutely refused. She said, you are who you are, and you just have to learn to live with it. Well, when I got older, and so I had this attitude my whole life, up until after I had Marshall and he was diagnosed with cancer. Then my attitude changed. I was like, I need help. I cannot get through this part of my life without some help. And anyway, we'll talk about that some other video, because this is already almost 10 minutes long and I haven't even started using the makeup yet. So we're going to start with the brows. You know what? They didn't give me a brow. They gave me a spoolie. They didn't give me a brow applicator. Now, I don't know if this goes on before the color or after, because I think it's to hold the brow in place. Now, see, here's the thing. I don't know much about brows, but I know that I like the shape of my brows. My brows are very light in color and very thin, but I like their shape. So I guess, you know, that's a positive. We're going to be talking about Gypsy Rose a little later in a video I'm putting up later because she is out of control. So if I'm doing this wrong, sit back and laugh at me. But oh, maybe I did do it right because they're playing a game out there. I don't know if you could hear them. One day, I was outside, just tending to outside stuff, and one of the kids came over to me and said, "Can I have a drink? I'm really thirsty." And I'm like, "Well, you can drink pool water." I go, "Okay, no, I'm just kidding." And I made a thing of Kool-Aid and gave all the kids Kool-Aid. Now they're like strays. Now they're like always asking me for stuff. So I'm like, "Look, you guys, I have my own family to feed. I'm going to give y'all drinks. But I'm not always going to be home." And the one kid said, "Oh, I know you're not always going to be home because your husband or the man you live with said that you go to Disney World a lot." My husband or the man I live with. It's so cute. I had made a short video one time about me. I was cooking up some Smokies with barbecue sauce and jelly. And I posted a video saying, "These are the toes of the children that have been running around outside making all that noise." Joking. I was joking, and somebody commented, "You're complaining about kids and you live in an apartment." I'm like, no, it was a joke. It was a joke. And I thought in the way I spoke, it was clear it was a joke. But some people, woo, woohoo, woohoo. Do you like this? Look at this. It does show a lot of boobie, though. Isn't this so cute? Anyway, let's finish this. Actually, I like that. It just fills them in because, you know, that's all I do is fill my brow in. I don't shape them or anything because I can't do that. I'll learn one day. So now let's get into the colors. Now, to say true to the collection, I'm going to use this. See this brush right here? This is not an eyeshadow brush, in my opinion. This is a contour brush for small sections. And I almost don't want to dirty it up with the eyeshadow. And now I'm thinking, you know, if somebody bought this, they probably wouldn't use this either. They probably would go ahead and use an eyeshadow brush. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Ooh, it is hot in here. Let me check the AC because it's hot as a dickens in here. Well, the AC was on. I lowered it a little bit. My husband isn't one of those guys that gets upset about the thermostat. At least not yet. He probably hasn't hit that stage in life yet. I just had a brush that I took out of here. Oh, I put it right back. So this right here is an e.l.f. brush. I don't like these brushes. They're too lightweight. I like my brushes to have a heavy handle. This brush that came with this kit is actually a nice heavy handle. All right, so let's go in. I'm gonna use this shade right here. This is super neutral. It's just adding a hint of color, not much at all. I'm gonna avoid this one right here because I feel like that's gonna go on me very yellow. So we're gonna go down here to this brown right here. I'm gonna actually, just to tell you, I'm gonna use this color, and maybe a bit of this color, I don't know yet. Like it looks very orange on me. Now I'm gonna go in with this darker color in here. I'm not noticing any fallout. There's not a huge color payoff, but I did use light colors. This brown looks like it's going on, you know, brown. And this one is not orangey. Okay. That's not bad. Let me go ahead and try this kind of maroon color just down here. Oh look, I said there's no fallout. And I had a little bit. Oh no. I'll fix that in a minute. Okay, now I'm gonna go back into that lightest color I used first and just kind of I feel like that second shade I used went on very yellow. And I don't know if I like this finished eye look. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think my skin got a little dewy is what happened because it was warm in here. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. I just stuck my whole finger in here. See, I just dug a hole in it. I didn't mean to. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't know if I understand why we got a contour brush because I didn't get any contour. A little bit of this because I got to use everything in the kit. See, oh, it's mechanical. Okay, I'll definitely be using this stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. Maybe. Oh, it should be. Except for a lip color. There we go. Except for a lip color, I think you can almost do a full face with this. Except, you know, you need to do the foundation and stuff. But you've got your eyeshadow here. You've got your eyebrow here. This could be used for a bronzer. You've got this, which contours the eyebrow, but you can also contour your nose and your, not contour, highlight your nose and eye, under eye area. It blends out really well with the brush provided, although I have some redness on my nose as I was getting ready. You've got a little mascara. And then we got this pencil. So we're gonna use it, and you've got tweezers too, which I did not use, but I mean, they look like pretty standard tweezers. Okay. Hair. Okay. I get it. Okay. All right. It's still sharp, but I'm going to use the sharpener just to see how it works. I'm gonna do it right here in my little garbage bag. Okay, that worked pretty good. I'm not gonna do the top lid, but it's smooth here. Not super heavy black. Y'all know I like a black eyeliner. It's black as a bad person's soul. Okay, now we'll use the mascara. Right off the bat, I like this tiny applicator. It's like this, I like it. Doesn't seem like something I would like, but I do like it. I don't hate it. To be honest, I don't hate this mascara. Let that dry and do another layer. But look up close there. That's not bad. I don't love the eyeshadow on me. That being said, I didn't use all the shades. I should probably swatch it for y'all. I didn't use all of the shades. Like this one, and this one right here are shades I probably wouldn't use. Although this Frost right here could probably be used as a highlighter also if you wanted to highlight the nose a little bit. Could be. But I'm just going to show you the shades here. The color payoff is not fantastic, but for $5 for a kit to learn with, like say you have a young one who's just starting to get into makeup, I think this would be a good kit. Because I always say, like, when I'm recommending products for a young person who doesn't have a lot of experience with makeup, I recommend don't get a high-end makeup. Don't start with that. Get drugstore makeup, but a quality makeup. I would recommend this kit as a quality kit for beginners to learn how to do their own eye makeup. I think I would recommend this for that. It's and the mascara, let me do another layer. I don't hate it. Okay. I just feel like these colors look very orange on me, but again, I was getting dewy from it being so warm in here, so that could have something to do with the way it applied. And I did have a little fallout from the darker color right here, but I think that was more operator error than anything. And but for the most part, I didn't notice much of a fallout. I am going to actually use a Frost. Give this mascara a second to dry down, and I'm going to use this one right here, right there, and just see what happens. Usually I just do Frost with my finger, so I'm going to do it with my finger. I'm going to put just a little right here, just like that, and then use my brush. Give it a little buff. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so anyway, yeah, for $5, I would definitely recommend this kit for a young one or anybody who's just learning how to do their makeup. I would recommend it. I only saw these shades, so I didn't see any kits with any other shades than this, but I think a nice neutral shade like that is a good place to start. And they have a lot of palettes there that are $5, so I'll try those out on this channel too, and you know, because I don't remember what my reviews were before, so we'll try them out again. But this mascara, I am actually loving this mascara. The eyeshadow palette really isn't that bad. This brush is nice. It's a nice little brush. This brush is nice too, I think, but I'm not going to use it for this. I'm going to use it for another activity. The brow gel, I don't know if I used it right, but I'm happy with my brows. So the highlighter, nice. The sharpener works, and you know, like I said, I don't like pencil eyeliners. There are a lot of people out there that do like them. The spoolie was perfectly fine. It's just a spoolie. I didn't use the tweezers, but you know, they're just tweezers. And then this is fine too. And like I said, you can use this for multi-purposes. You've got this to use for a concealer highlight. You've got this to use for a bronzer. You don't have a blush and a lip color, but you can do a few things with this kit. So yeah, I do recommend it. It is the Smoke and Mirrors 11-piece complete eye essentials kit, and it's talc free. And it also says it's 100% vegan. So yeah, I recommend it. I say, you know, go for it. Give it a shot. I'm just putting everything over here. Dadgummit it. All right. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.